raspberry green tea.
And what's it for?
Well, the raspberry is good for cramps, and the green tea helps keep you from getting sick, which I always get sick when I'm on my period.
But it's loose leaf? Here, help me with the staple.
It has to be. Otherwise, there'd be nothing to read after I drink it.
You're not afraid that you're gonna, like, swallow the tea leaves or something?
Do you know how to handle tea, Mary? You don't chug it or take it like a shot. You sip tea.
Okay, I guess it's always just fascinated me. Never quite grasped reading tea leaves.
Stuff witches?
Rose, you're late. Again.
Yeah, whatever. At least I showed.
What kind of high priestess is late for her own coven's meeting?
Alright, now let's see, what are we working on today, Amanda?
Just doing a general tea leaf reading for myself, but I mostly just wanted the tea.
Relatable. And from the spellbook? Oh, communication jar spell. I can dig it. Is it for Mary? Nice. Alright, what's cooking, Mary?
A safe travel spell for Logan. She leaves tomorrow's night, so tonight's coven's meeting is perfect timing. Really nice and ripe.
Aw, how cute and mundane. I can smell the lavender. Ooh, are those walnuts?
And 4-leaf clover, some moon water to make it all mushy. I'm gonna mesh it together and infuse it a candle. Light it right before she leaves.
Oh, you sneaky, sneaky woman. Alright, how long do we have before Logan gets back?
About an hour.
Sweet. Let's get this party started.
I'm really nervous, you guys.
Look, I know you had a bad witchy coming out with your parents, but I really don't think Logan's gonna react the same way.
Yeah, and besides, she's probably already caught on that something spiritual is going on with you. Either way, you guys are moving in soon, so you can't just keep packing all your witchy stuff into boxes and hiding them whenever she comes over. You guys have been dating for over a year. I really don't think
I haven't been in the coven that long, though.
You've been in the coven longer than I have, and I've been in it for like 4 years. Don't you think it's time to stop keeping this from her?
Exactly. I mean, I've told Bella, and Amanda doesn't have anyone to tell. It's true. Your roommate's kind of shady. She could care less.
She's fine. I don't know why you guys keep saying
Okay.
that.
I'm going to tell Logan. I just really don't know how I'm gonna do it at this point.
And that's why Mama's here to help. Look, if anyone can relate to coming out as gay and a witch, it's probably me. I mean, it's obviously not the same as coming out as queer, but your Wiccan gay ass has been through it before. Twice. And I know your parents took your gayness a little better than they took your magicalness, but I think the two have similar nerve-wracking processes in beforehand.
I know, but you're a lot braver at this kind of stuff than I am.
You are much braver than you give yourself credit for, Mary. Now, did you drink that tea Amanda gave you before you went to bed last night?
I did, and it gave me a wildly vivid dream.
As it should have. Tell me about it.
Okay, so Logan and I were at this zoo, and we were like walking around, and there's other people there too.
All right. Zoos typically mean an aspect of your life feels caged in. Go on.
Okay, so we get to this exhibit at the zoo, and there's a dragon in there, and the dragon's just like chilling. We stand there and watch it for a while, and that's it.
Oh. Well, dragons typically represent someone who easily gets carried away with things. Pretty simple dream for the herb sheep and the tea. There wasn't any, Are you sure that's it? You didn't forget anything?
Okay, yeah. Logan's hair was on fire like the entire dream, but not like a big fire. Think like a contained fire, like a Hades from Hercules.
Yes. Well, that is a pretty big detail, and it changes things. So, let's see. Dragons, accompanied by a separate source of fire, represents a false fear that should not be worried too much about. Logan's hair being on fire is saying that you have a desire to tell her something, that you're a witch, and fire on its own signifies a need for sacrifice and a guarantee of new beginnings. You know, I think Logan's hair being on fire works well in this scenario, and that it's telling you that what you're afraid of shouldn't stop you from igniting this new journey with Logan.
I hate how accurate dreams are to your conscious life. Like, why can't you just dream something and not have it mean anything?
Because that's not how it works.
Okay, what you got for me?
All right, let's see here. telling you that you're avoiding the reality of a situation. Information will arrive at an inconvenient time and in an inelegant manner. Paired with the Knight of Cups means you'll get a surprise "I love you." And Knight of Cups also represents someone significant in your life, since it's paired with the High Priestess, which is meant to represent you. High Priestess is telling you to avoid provocations instead of provoking.
Wait, so I can't just outright and tell Logan I'm a witch? I have to wait for something to make me?
Well, technically, you could make yourself.
Technically, that's true. I don't know, sometimes tarot has a funny, roundabout way of saying things. I don't think I use them enough, so they try to get as many kicks out of a reading as possible.
Okay, well, thanks Rose and Tarot. I think I'm slightly less confused than I was before. Slightly being the key word here. What about the tea leaves?
Well, the first thing I see here is a silhouette of a person. I think that means an unexpected visitor. I also see a few small things. Oh, a sun. That's good for new beginnings.
My moon up says the moon's rising. Shall we cast? Now remember, focus your intent on easy communication from Mary and acceptance from Logan.
Wait, Amanda, don't you have a job interview tomorrow? Shouldn't we be focusing on that?
There will be other times for other job interviews. This is the right time for you and Logan.
Spirits of air, we call on you. Spirits of fire, we call on you. Spirits of earth, we call on you. Spirits of water, we call on you. Mother, earth, and goddess, we call on you. Thank you, thank you. Blessed be.
Babe?
Oh shit.
Mother Earth and Goddess, I'm
babe,
really sorry that this is
I know.
happening.
I told you I was
sorry for
coming
the sudden
in.
interruption.
What's
I
that
really
smell?
apologize. It'll be better next time.
Mary? What?
I can explain to you. We're reading Harry Potter for book club.
Mary, the person in my teacup.
Not helping.
Mary, what is all this?
This is gonna sound so silly, but
Probably better than what I'm imagining.
you're not far off, I'm sure. We're witches.
Okay, but like blood sacrifices, naked force meetings at midnight witches? Like,
Oh my god.
You honestly believe those still exist? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, the nudity is entirely optional.
Did you just go practical magic, Amja?
wait, really?
No.
Okay, so then modern witches.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go.
Wait, but
We'll
really-
go.
Just 1 second. Maybe want to help her? Gather her things. This is what the whole night is about.
I understand, but you know how she is about her stuff. I can't just walk up there and touch it.
Okay.
Just have to be a little patient.
Anything you can do to her?
You want me to drag her out of here? You want me to drag her out of here? Is that what? Oh, is that really it? Oh, I really don't. Oh, no. That way, yes. I'll take care of this. All right. Bye.
So you know about modern witches?
Sure. I mean, I don't know a lot, but I've heard some things. I know that they're not the whole stigma about being Satan-worshipping, virgin-sacrificing evildoers.
There are actually some satanic witches.
You know what I meant. Plus, I did kind of have a hunch once you started to bring home more houseplants and crystals and stuff like that. And I may have found a box in the closet, so I read a little bit on Wicca. Why didn't you tell me sooner? You know you can tell me anything, right? Do your parents know? Is that why you aren't talking to them that much? Were you afraid I'd react the same way? Well, I think it's totally rad that you guys are witches. And it sounds like I have a lot more to learn if I'm gonna have a witch for a girlfriend. I love you, no matter what. So, what Hogwarts house you in?
Shut up. Ravenclaw.